What if I told you your brain has been lying to you this whole time? It convinces you that constant rumination, relentless analysis, and endless mental rehearsals are forms of protection. You replay conversations, doubt your choices, and spiral through possibilities. Not because you're weak, but because your brain believes it's keeping you safe. The truth is, overthinking isn't a personal flaw or sign of failure. It's a survival mechanism built for a world that no longer exists. The same neural machinery that once helped humans avoid danger now floods us with anxiety at every unanswered message and uncertain decision. In this session, we'll uncover how our ancient survival system evolved, why it's failing us in modern life, and how to reprogram those instincts for clarity and confidence. Once you understand the mechanism behind overthinking, you'll see that calm decision-making has always been within reach. Long before cities, careers, and social media, the human brain evolved to survive in unpredictable environments where every decision could mean life or death. At the center of that system is the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure responsible for detecting threats. Its job was simple: identify danger, trigger the fight-or-flight response, and keep the body ready. When our ancestors heard a rustle in the bushes, assuming it was a predator, even if it wasn't, was the smart move. That better safe than sorry algorithm favored survival over accuracy. But here's the issue: while the world evolved, our brain's operating system didn't. Physical threats have been replaced with social, emotional, and psychological ones: rejection, failure, or embarrassment. Yet the amygdala reacts as though each one could kill us. A text left unread or a tough conversation can activate the same alarm as a predator's presence. Overthinking, then, is a false positive, a hyperactive alarm system scanning for danger where there is none. You're not malfunctioning. You're simply running ancient software on modern hardware. Modern life overwhelms that ancient wiring in ways our ancestors could never imagine. Our brains weren't designed for an environment of constant noise, information, and comparison. Every day we process more data than prehistoric humans encountered in a lifetime. And we carry tiny glowing rectangles that never let our minds rest. The amygdala interprets this flood of information as a constant stream of potential threats. A negative headline triggers stress hormones. A colleague's silence feels like judgment. A missed notification feels like danger. The result? Chronic overactivation. The mind runs its survival program continuously, convinced that thinking longer or harder will create safety. But safety doesn't come from more thinking. It comes from clarity, from perspective, and that's what this project is all about: rewiring the way we think so our mind works for us, not against us. If this message resonates so far, take a second, pause the noise, subscribe, and keep learning with us. Every week, we explore another pattern your mind hides behind. Each one brings you closer to mastering your psychology. The first step toward ending overthinking is recognizing when your ancient brain has taken control. You'll know it's happening when your thoughts start looping with a sense of urgency, but no clear resolution. The questions shift from planning to panic. What if I mess up? What if everyone notices? That's your amygdala running the show. Once you identify that reaction for what it is, a false alarm, you can begin the process of rewiring. Awareness doesn't erase anxiety, but it gives you control. Try this: the 5-minute rule for decision-making. When caught in indecision, allow yourself 5 minutes to analyze, then commit to action, any action. This rule interrupts the illusion that more time means better choices. It draws a line between deliberation and paralysis. Even an imperfect step forward teaches your mind that uncertainty is survivable. Then, practice replacing what-if thinking with what-is. Overthinking thrives on prediction. Calm begins with presence. Instead of "what if I fail," reframe to "what is true right now? I'm learning. I'm adapting." Your language rewires your focus from fear to fact. And remember, grounding is physical first, mental second. When anxiety hits, your body must be convinced it's safe before your mind can follow. Breathe deeply. Move. Stretch. Touch something real. That single action can interrupt the feedback loop between fear and imagination. Each of these tools, and more, are included in the digital companion for this session. You can download it to keep the techniques with you whenever overthinking strikes. To live with a modern mind, you must accept uncertainty as natural, not dangerous. The goal isn't to know every outcome, It's to trust your ability to respond to any perfectionism, just overthinking in disguise. Good enough decisions made now always beat perfect ones made never. Because action creates clarity that thought alone never can. Every decision, every small movement forward, teaches your mind that chaos is survivable. That confidence doesn't come from knowing, it comes from adapting. That's what this movement, the Modern Mind series, is about. Training your brain to operate in reality, not fear. So if you want to keep evolving with us, follow this journey. Every episode peels back another layer of your psychology and replaces confusion with clarity. Your tendency to overthink does not make you broken. It makes you human, equipped with a brilliant system that simply needs an update. Real safety doesn't come from exhaustive analysis. It comes from grounded action. Every deliberate choice tells your nervous system, I can handle this. And that message rewires your brain more than any amount of thinking ever could. So the next time your thoughts start to spiral, pause. And remember, it's just your brain's old code running. You have the power to update it. This is the Modern Mind series. If this message helped you breathe a little easier, share it with someone who lives too much in their head. And if you want the digital copy for this episode, you'll find the link below. Because clarity isn't found in silence. It's found in understanding.